Phase 2, the Manouevre Phase. Every pilot knows some basic manoeuvres to help them to race. A racer may attempt up to 3 manoeuvres in the Manouevre Phase. These 3 manoeuvres can be made up of 3 different named manoeuvres, for example, a bank, a barrel roll and a boost. 2 stackable manoeuvres of the same name and a separate named manoeuvre. So for example, you could do a slingshot and then you could go for 2 boosts. Or 3 stackable manoeuvres of the same name. For example, 3 banks or 3 boosts. Manoeuvres wise, the first manoeuvre we're going to look at is the bank manoeuvre. In order to perform a manoeuvre, you roll a number of dice equal to your handling stat, modified by speed. For every point of speed that you have travelled above 3, the target number increases by 1, and your target number always starts at 4. So in this I want to turn. Ivory has a handling of 3 dice and has travelled at speed 2. This is a point of speed below speed 3, so therefore his target number would become a little bit easier. So instead of a 4, I now need a 3. I roll the 3 dice for his handling, looking for a 3 on any one of these dice. I have a 1, a 4 and a 6. The bank is successful. In order to bank, he may make a 45-degree turn. The base is an octagon. Octagons have 45 degrees inherently, so we just place the movement tool in a straight line at the back so that one of the inch markers is on the middle of the there, and then I'm just going to move up to the 40, so that is a full 45 degrees, but I want to kind of go halfway to there, and that is a bank manoeuvre. Second manoeuvre we're going to look at is the slingshot manoeuvre. If I finish within 2 inches of a race gate or a moon, I'm able to perform a slingshot. This will be my second manoeuvre. So my target number will increase by 1. I now need a 4 on one of these 3 dice. I have a 2 and 2 4s. I am successful. A slingshot allows me to either bank 45 degrees and slingshot myself an inch forward, or slingshot myself an inch forward and then perform a bank. In this demonstration I'm going to go an inch forward, so I'm just going to move myself an inch forward, and then just as we did before, I'm going to pop the tool there and then straighten up. In my next the next one that I'm going to do is I want to go a little bit faster, so I'm going to do a boost manoeuvre. A boost manoeuvre gives me the ability to increase my speed for next turn. I now have 3 dice. This is now going to become a stage trickier, so therefore I will need a 5 on 3 dice. Unfortunately I do not get it, but if I did, that will then increase my speed for the next turn. Other manoeuvres that you can do is a barrel roll. If you're successful in a barrel roll, then it is your racer gains a barrel roll token, and that means that anybody trying to affect them with a trick for the next turn will find that to be a target number 1 higher. And the last manoeuvre to look at is shunt, and for this we're just going to borrow Whiz of the Technos Nebula. When we slingshotted, we ended up in base-to-base contact with Whiz. We can now attempt a shunt. On a successful handling roll, Whiz will be sent 2 inches directly away. If Whiz contacts another racer, that racer is then sent further away as per the shunt rules until somebody pretty much hits a moon. Right, in which case they crash. So there's a brief overview of the 5 manoeuvres and the manoeuvre phase that you're able to do in your turn.